Hello and Ashe, and this week's YouTube Pagan Challenge question is about blessing ceremonies, naming ceremonies, the birth of a child, adoption, naming and blessing ceremonies. And I think that many people are shocked to discover that the Israeli pagan community is very infertile, and the reason why there aren't so much baby being born is because it's a very complicated, there are many complicated reasons in my point of view, and I will name a few in a second, but I've only done basically a fairy godmother ritual for one child of someone that is orbiting the pagan community but is not really part of the pagan community, and I came with my wand and with my flowing robes, and when I gave free gifts to that child of, beauty, wisdom, and health, and, she has proven all those gifts all over again. Because basically, even though she's a baby, she's basically an adult baby, if you know what I mean, and also she's very pretty and charmful and healthy, and that's the most important thing. But, this was a makeshift thing because, we as Voodooenses, we don't have we don't have babalaos in Israel. We don't have all the things that would allow us to perform the traditional Yoruba Empire rituals of birth or adoption and things like that. So, we have to make do with what we have, with the European traditions and with the Canaanite traditions when we encounter them. So there aren't so many rituals about this. Now, why is the Israeli pagan community relatively infertile? The reason is this. Part of being a pagan community is also, in a sense, the need to fight against the mainstream religion, but not just the mainstream religion, also the mainstream line of thought. So, I know two women in the pagan community giving birth. One of them gave birth to a single child, the other one gave birth to 2 or 3 children. And the bon ton in Israel is that you have to marry, you have to bring children, you have to procreate. You are not a full person if you haven't procreated. And this comes from the Bible, this comes from the Old Testament that says, be fertile and give birth and fill this country. In Hebrew, okay? And pagans are, we have a lot of people that don't want to be parents because being a parent costs a lot of money, and this is something that is true all around the world. And we no longer feel the need to basically, in a sense, validate ourselves through giving birth. This is part of the thing that we are rebelling against. And also, again, there is the matter of the cost. There's the matter of now you have to stop doing what you like and start being a parent. So we don't have so much of these. Most of the pagan community events are closed to both outsiders and anyone underage. So, we basically, we are all adults in the pagan community in Israel. Which is funny because the gay community in Israel, that doesn't really overlap so much with the pagan community, is the Israeli gay community is the most fertile gay community on earth because they keep something from the traditions and the behaviors of Judaism around here. Okay, so I'm sorry, I don't have much for you, but maybe I put some insight about different things in the Israeli pagan community for you, and I hope it was interesting. Okay, goodbye, Nashe.